Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Foggy Swamp Tribe episode 18. Before I get started, this episode will have a lower resolution than normal, but episode 19 and on will be normal resolution. It's just I screwed up the recording when I streamed this. Little reminder of the rules and restrictions we have for the Foggy Swamp Tribe, and let's get started. So, to recap. We have been getting a lot of mechs. As you can see, these mechs have been doing a lot of damage, and other raiders as well. Oh man, it's too bad I can't recruit Toad here. We're finally to a point where I feel pretty good about our prospects for long-term survival. We're not living on the fringes of death. There are some things that I definitely want to do, like make sure that we push towards electricity, get some replacement healing for, body parts for some of our wounded. But yeah. How is the Outer Wilds going on Sundays? No, I beat the game, and now you can vote on what I play next. Hence the poll that I just posted. Or, the bot just posted. So I do have Fiona and Timothy here. They're visiting me. Oh boy. Fiona, let me give you heal root or herbal medicine. Can't believe I'm calling it heal root. Animal plague. Bone up. Getting the plague. Well, that's not good. One of the issues with these animals here is that they're unconscious, so they're not going to be able to get themselves to an animal bed. Matt, thanks for the bits. And Mr. Chimick for the resub a little while ago. I appreciate it. Alright, Angel Terror is on her way over. Robs and Boneup still unconscious. I will probably rescue Boneup myself, making sure that, he gets tended to. Or that Gray, What, Fiona, and Timothy all just got the flu. Could we not... Oh my god, look at Fiona. Holy hell, look at Fiona. Oh, dear lord. Dear lord. Oh, the sickness is real. Right off the start. So she has malaria, flu, and sleeping sickness. And somehow, who here just dodged them all? He's fine. I don't know how. I don't know why, but he's fine. Tooth and Glitch, thanks for the bits as well. Alright, so I still need to send who out here to, Gray, Body Purist. Okay, yeah, I remember Gray now. Let's set him to be recruited. His difficulty's pretty low, the chance is pretty high, so that's not so bad. Faustupia, thanks for the bits as well, and welcome to the stream. Alright, so now I'm going to go rescue Boneup and get him some medical care. Cheers, everybody. Frank and MVP and Teddy as well. And Zeno, thanks for converting the sub-tier. Are you one of my recent... Are you... I don't want to dox you, but are you one of the recent patrons? Is the... Same Xeno or a different Xeno? Just trying to keep track of everyone. You're probably the same. Okay, cool. Oh, shield. Oh, boy. Well, for that, I do believe that there is an unspoken payment due of a Yoda. Thank you, shield. I love how these guys are, like, sick, laying in bed, and slinging slurs at one another. Like, could you not? Alright, need Warden, because... Why? Alright, Fiona has a medical emergency. Her malaria... Oh, she's about to be immune from the malaria. That's not a problem. I think Ooh here is going to be super, super stressed. He is going to be carrying... I don't know. Here, let me try to put the green blanket on him. Maybe it will stop making him pink. Nope, I guess not. He is going to have to carry a heck of a lot of the people here. Oh my goodness. Everybody is sick. I mean, I guess Dragon's not sick, but she's injured and should heal up. The air. Thanks for the bits as well. And Omega. And Arc. Alright. Colonist needs treatment. I'm sorry, who, but I'm just going to have to keep waking you up. So then, of course, the other issue is trying to get cooking done in between everybody, like, dying. This is the blue blanket. It really does look like it until I put my hand here. Actually, this is even... What part of the reason why this looks blue is my green screen setup. This is not a blue. This is it's like a hunter green. But the green screen setup is removing the greens out of the blanket, leaving only blue tints. I know, strange. Trust me, I find it strange as well. Fiona, you very much should not be out of bed. So, yeah, everybody is set on, like, maximum bed rest. Yes, good. Alright, simple meals. We are going to make simple meals out of vegetarian for now. And who here is going to be set to cook again? Because no one else can do it? Yeah, at least the toxic fallout is gone. You are not wrong about that. That toxic fallout was real bad. I can also potentially put Dragon back. Like, I can remove her from the bed rest. Oh, Boneup. Thanks for all the thanks for all the gifted subs. And Jim Bob. Boneup, for all those subs, I'll make sure that you recover from this plague here. I think you're actually you seem to be on track, and I'm right now giving you anti-plague drugs. But I'll do what I can. We are also going to have to clear out... Ooh, that's a lot of meds to be sitting there. Dragon, you've been laying here doing nothing for a long time. Could you go haul? Unfortunately, I don't have anyone that's... Well, I guess Fiona has Psychopath. But even Psychopaths don't like to see rotted bodies. So... Oh, what is Gray's... Meals and Pen. Alright. We're going to need to feed the dude. I think we just did, right? Yeah. Whoa, I don't have to tend this for another 1.3 days? That's kind of a while. Rango, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So, what are my current goals, you ask? Let me talk to you about the current project. So right now, we have the ceremony that has been put off for like hours and hours and hours, just because I haven't been able to get a throne room thrown together. So trying to get that ceremony going so that Dragon can wield psychic powers, because she is hypersensitive, would be ideal. We've got these temporary workers for... Oh, refugees are leaving. You know, it might not be a good time for Fiona to leave. I'm just saying. Like, that sounds like a really, really, really awful idea, but okay, whatever. So, of course, it's best to not forget that I'm currently loaning out a colonist to the United Republic for honor. We do have the weather controller, which is causing one of these two force weathers. So if we take a look at the map here, we've got a weather controller here and a weather controller here, or EMI Dynamo, a weather controller here, and they're both controlling the weather. One for fog and one for rainy thunderstorm. Right now, rainy thunderstorm is working. If she goes down, I'll have to save her. Yes, I know. I feel like I should have, knowing that they were about to leave, I should have dosed her with like go juice. Although I don't have a lot of go juice, so I didn't really have that to spare, I suppose. Alright, Dragon. I'm going to have you hop on out of bed rest. And you are hunting an alpaca. Sure. I guess that's fine. I'll have to keep an eye on those refugees, because those refugees were very vulnerable. They were both sick and not moving very fast. Now, if they do physically make it out to the edge, which I think they will, then they'll be alright. Alright, so Dragon is hunting... Oh, already got one. Sweet. Lady Gaga. Thanks for the follow. And Matt, the whole bunch of gifted subs. Cheers. And I see that a bunch of regulars got caught up in that gift. That's not to say that I don't want... How to put this smoothly? I really like when I see people that commonly come to the channel get gifts, because that means they don't have to watch ads. As you know, I do not make my subs watch ads, ever. I don't ever hit my run ad button, even though it's might, surprisingly enough, become a good idea to do it. I know how strange that is to hear, but so do you want me to get off into this tangent? Oh boy. Here. I'll have you poll for it. Let me do an old-fashioned poll. Oh, wait, wrong design here. Let me fix that. Boop. Back to the normal one. All right, refugees. You are... Yeah, they're gonna be fine. They need treatment, but magically when they leave the map tile, they like cease to exist. And in ceasing to exist, they don't get more sick or whatever. All right, off on this tangent it seems. So the ads tangent. Essentially about 3 in 10 people. Oh, hold on. 5 pirates for... I'll have you all vote on this as well. Is it possible to research drug production and make antibiotics? Yes, I guess, but I don't have naturamine, so until I have the ability to buy naturamine, i.e. comms console, power, orbital trade beacon, trade routes, etc., it wouldn't really help me. Because without a source of naturamine, that won't really work. Alright, so the first thing I want you all to do is vote on this quest here, clearing the pirate base. And then I'll go off on my tangent. So this is to clear out 5 pirates for a low shield pack, Glitteral Medicine, or Goodwill. The quest just completed. So, the tangent. Essentially, about 3 in 10 people that tune into a new stream will immediately, statistically, this is just what statistics say, 3 in 10 will immediately leave upon receiving an ad, which means that running mid-roll ads, basically running ads like all the time, or not all the time, but every half hour, is becoming sort of commonplace and a suggested practice to take to prevent possibly new people that would otherwise tune into your stream from immediately turning it off. I don't know really how I feel about that, to be honest, because I'd prefer never to have ads, like if possible, but I don't have that choice, so. Play an ad right now or riot. Altruistic, thanks for the sub. And MVP and Angel Terra for the bits, and Stutach for the gifted sub, as can be said of Shield, my moderator, and Ruby Bros for the bits. Thank you, guys. This month off to a good start. So despite the fact that we have this granite wall, which is not in any way flammable, I am going to continue with the border overhang. Oh, Shield giving out another one. Ads are intrusive, yes. I don't disagree with that at all. I do, of course, run ads on YouTube. If I didn't, I wouldn't make a penny from YouTube videos. That would be a bit of a detriment to me, but oh, well, you're new to Twitch, but I'm the reason you downloaded it? Well, welcome. In fact, Yoda here says thank you and hello. Yeah, so basically the way it works is, and I could get the minor details wrong because they're easy to get wrong because the rules keep changing, but essentially the way I've been told it works from the higher-ups, from, you know, whatever, is you get running a mid-roll ad gives you about a half an hour of grace period of not having pre-roll ads. A pre-roll ad is an ad that runs right when you tune in to a channel. So if you are literally just tuning into something and you get an ad, that's a pre-roll ad. For affiliates and for partners, there are pre-roll ads. You can't turn them off. You can't control that at all. They're just the way things are. And then if you want to disable pre-roll ads, you have to run a mid-roll ad, which is an ad that I have like a button that I can click to run, and it forces an ad to run, and then it disables pre-roll ads for half an hour. So you have a lot of content creators purposefully running ads every half hour to avoid the pre-roll ads, because pre-roll ads can cause people to basically leave your channel immediately. Now, of course, I have it set up that subscribers would not get ads. That is another setting. I could just say, hey, subscribers are exempt from ads. But then the other issue, the obvious other issue, is the fact that, let's say I hit play an ad button. For all the people that are not subscribers, you get ads. For all the people that are subscribers, you wouldn't get ads. So what do? Do I pause the stream for the X amount of seconds that we have an ad? Do I, you know, like there's some issues with running ads. Not to say that ads are evil or whatever. You have to get rid of them, etc. But you know, there's some logistics behind running ads, which is a bit of a problem. The logistics being, when half of your audience has an ad and the other half doesn't. Really? A perfect tie? No, I'm not going to do it. I'll be the tiebreaker. The rewards are too low. And we still have a flu-stricken person, which would mean that I'd have to like clear the base out with like elephants or whatever. It doesn't really work all that well. Never complain about more, Yoda. Posture check. All right, you got it. Yeah, so that's the long and short of ads. How about sponsorships? So yeah, at my size, sponsorships are not something you happen upon all that often. Most sponsors are looking for someone, I don't know, I'll throw out like a random number, but like 3 times my size or something like that. And then the sponsorships that would be interested into someone roughly my size are all going to be like, you know, like, oh, take these like knockoff ADD meds, or, you know, it's just going to be weird. It's going to be sort of, you know, infomercial quality stuff. I do, however, have I'm part of the, what is it called, Green Man Gaming Ambassador Program, which is to say, and I'll be honest, I'm not even sure if it works. I have my doubts that their ambassador program like physically works, because what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to make some small commission, between like 2 to 4% of game sales based upon codes that were supplied to me. The issue that I have with that is that so last game giveaway, I bought a copy of Kenshi, with my affiliate code and didn't make commission on it, even though I know I used it right, you know? So then I contacted Agreement Gaming. I was like, hey, what gives? And they're like, I don't know. So, like, the other part of the problem is I'm not even really sure if I'm truly making commission on the things I'm supposed to be making commission on, which is a bit of a problem. Just a little bit of a problem. Hey, Cap, thanks for the resub. Or the subscribe at 3 months tier 1, rather. Thank you. So, yeah, I mean, what I'll probably do is I'll probably try to join other, like, affiliate programs. But some of the affiliate programs are just, they don't work that well. Is Dragon over her death lovers? Yes, she is. The issue that I have right now is she's seeing a whole lot of corpses. So that's what's upsetting her. But her lover's death is no longer the determining factor here. Yeah, the gifted subs are absolutely wonderful. We just want you to make bank. I mean, there's... Yeah, when it comes down to direct sponsorship, by that I mean like PayPal and Patreon. That's like even on Twitch. I'm not really violating my partner contract or whatever. Just to say that, generally speaking, a tier 1 sub on Twitch is a 50-50 split between affiliates or partners and Twitch. So if let's say it's a $5 sub. $250 goes to Twitch for, you know, their operating costs and stuff like that. Whereas on Patreon, it's like a 97 and 3. 97% of it goes to me, 3% goes to Patreon. On PayPal, it's maybe even more like a 99 and 1 or less than 1. Whereas the vast majority of a PayPal transaction will get, you know, will go to the recipient. That's sort of the math behind this stuff, if you were wondering. Show you Yoda. My pleasure. I'll even make him face you. Sort of. Isometric Yoda. Yep. If any of you have any questions for me about the process and that kind of stuff, I'm really like happy to answer. So we're trying to recruit Gray here. He has only 17 resistance remaining. Right now his mood's pretty decent. He's sick though, but that's not my fault. You know what I could do is I can give him beer and tea. How stinky is Yoda? Yoda's actually not stinky at all. He recently got groomed, so he's nice and clean. As you can see, he looks like a sheared sheep. Does Yoda ever tolerate wearing Christmas hats? Not hats, but he does love sweaters. He actually will, a shorn sheep. If given the option, he'll like jump into a sweater. Whoa! Orange Chaos. Thanks for resub. Yeah, he didn't much care for the Wendigo hat, but when it gets colder, he tolerates clothing. Or, in fact, he requests it. Like, he'll see that I get the sweater out, and he runs towards me and tries to jump into the sweater. Which doesn't really work, because, like, he doesn't know how to put it on, so it's just him fumbling or whatever. But it's pretty cute, pretty funny. Alright, Dragon, what do I want you to do? I want you to go back to growing for me, and then doing art. Yeah, we can. I can put on some sweaters later. One of his sweaters is green, so it might make him disappear a little. But maybe that's not even a bad thing. How many coins would it take to get the sweater? I'd get the sweater for free. You guys are supportive. I wouldn't make you spend your coin that way. Alright, I just got Gray here, super high on drugs, so his mood's going to be a lot better when we try to recruit him. And we have been eating pemmican, so we are going to go back to cooking here, cooking fine meals and simple meals, which is great. Now, another thing that I did, my guests that came, they did successfully research power, electricity. Now, here is the issue. The issue with this, of course, is, and I'll have you all vote on this. Yoda, they can't see you if you put your head down that far. I know that this shed here is out of the mountain. You think my fields are being sown? Yeah, they are. Allow sowing, sow all. Marcos Deadly T, thanks for the resub. Yes, so there's an EMI field of no power right now, and I guess now there's a psychic ship with a bunch of scythers. Could we not, people? Luckily, what is about to recover from the flu, or not recover, but like be immune. So I'm going to suspend simple meals. We just eat the fine meals. So here's one of the issues is, and I'll have you decide. So here is a poll for you all that I'm not necessarily going to be able to immediately abide by. But the question is basically, how serious should I take the live underground? Should I be able to have external facilities like this one? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to farm underground for a bit because I'm not close to hydroponics. But I suppose the question is, do I get to make wind turbines, or do I have to rely on wood-fired generators and chem fuel power generators? Like, how undergrounder am I? You know, can I tap steam geysers, or are even steam geysers off limits? It's also not a very good tile for full underground. You're not wrong, but I'm happy to live by the rules as part of the challenge. So if it was that I'm fully underground, so be it. I would just need to build up a lot of chem fuel, probably tame a bunch of boomlopes to get the chem fuel, because boomlopes can graze for free. I absolutely don't mind trying to live underground as much as I can, but the question was, do I get to use wind power or solar power, stuff like that? But I might just make it harder for myself anyway. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, that was short. All right, once what here? What should I do? I should just have a dumping zone here for bodies. Once what is a little bit healthier, I'll have her and who work on the psychic droning ship. This psychic droner is for males, so Dragon and what aren't being affected. It's just who, which is not bad. Because Dragon is, of course, hypersensitive, so it would be a lot more troublesome if she was affected. Dormador, thanks for the resub, by the way. And Raptor Talon for the bits. The best Bandalord sibling a man could have. Or a woman, in that case, could have. Alright, what's going to be all sorts of pissed because I've made her haul bodies all day long. And not eaten and seen a whole bunch of corpses. But, there you go. All the corpses are sort of set aside so that we don't have to see them constantly. And Gray is now immune, so you'll be losing this sick... Oh, Gray is also male, so it's going to make Gray harder to recruit as well. Once our immunity goes up, because right now what has penalties to movement and stuff like that, but we're definitely recovering pretty quick. And the pull. So, a little less strict. That's fine. I might try to remain strict. Anyway, just as a personal preference. So, the order of businesses. We want to clear out this ship here. This psychic droning ship. And then, after we clear out the psychic droning ship, we are going to want to clear out all of the dynamo weather controllers. Which means a lot of combat. A lot of combat. And travel, and yeah, some complexity. Colonist return. Okay, so here is Hugh, or Why. I don't really know what we were calling him, but he's finally back. Which is great. So we're back to the 4 that we were supposed to have. You can call me Why. Why? Alright. So let's go ahead and poke the ship. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Y bait from the bottom, who and what from the east. We're very close to the ship here. Let me leave this door open. Wow, this door is 73%. That worries me. It's like a slasher's, a scyther's dream of how weak it is. Alright, let's get a little closer. Now, fortunately, they are scythers. No one's going to shoot at us. And Dragon, who rather, will be able to stun and stuff. We just have to keep an eye on how they encroach. Right? Because they're fast. Alright, rolled on back. So the idea is that Y is down south and might attract... Oh god, they're just catching me. Run, my friend! Ow. Well, I am going to be all sorts of sliced up. Here, let me cut and run here. Alright, so he's downed with an ear cut off. That's always healthy. That was just me being sloppy. I forgot that he had, like, lost toes. So here's the deal. What was his bleed out timer? 6? Okay, that's fine. They should be going for... Here's what I'll do. Sleep spot, healing. It's just sloppy of me. Call it like it is. Alright, Dragon, restrict to 1. And rescue. Alright, close the door behind me. Alright, this scyther is coming south. Are they going to hit the door? Okay, they're hitting the door. I'm already capable of walking. Yeah, he's definitely going to become a bionic man. For sure. Alright. I'm going to... Y is just going to back up, because they're not really taking the bait. I'm going to have to be remarkably more careful than I just was. Back at combat. Forsaken. Oh, sure. 4 refugees. And they are... Alright, refugees, good luck. Alright, so we've got Pickles, Vaughn, Allison, and Mindy. I don't intend for them to fight alone. I do intend to help them. But I just can't do it with the Scythers camping the door here. And then I also don't really have a place to house them right now. But that's something that can be remedied. Alright, let's pop this door open. Kill us some more Scythers. Why can't you see? There we go. Here, let's step out. So we're doing a good job of clearing them. Alright. Good luck. Alright, pushing up. Come on, Elson. Come on, Pickles. Alright, so these guys are okay. Bleeding out pretty good, pretty profusely. But, you know, they're alright. They're alright. Any of you... Vaughn, you can doctor. Okay, cool. Elephants greater than Scythers? I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that statement at all. I don't think I necessarily need to hurt myself here. Because we are clearing it without. Alright, so Mindy is going to start bashing the droner. And it's cleared. Right? I don't believe there's anything left now. I can always check numbers, so let's check numbers. Nope, there's nothing left. Good. Alright, so for these guys... Wow, that is a warden. I do want who to get wardening practice, so... I don't want him to, their skilled warden to do any wardening. I just want them to do dumb labor so that they don't level up or anything. But what I will do is the ones that research will research. Alright, who you could go back. More visitors from the air nomads? Sweet. And there it is. It's gone. Make sure to haul on the things that are going to break. Oh, unrestricted. There we are. The prisoner does have food, yes. He is set up correctly. Speaking of food. There. Now everyone's set up correctly. MVP, thanks for the bits. I guess celebratory bits that it cleared a droner. Should have been a little bit more careful with who. But, oh well. The visitor. So, in this case, Mindy, I'm going to wake you up, have you trade with the visitor, because you've got way best trade skill. Pickles just got infected. Dragon, you're going to have to be on that. So here is the trader. Not a whole lot I actually want to sell. So one of the other issues is this bedroom is not set up at all. We do have some bed rolls. No, this is a wooden bed. So let's move this wooden bed over and then build the rest of the beds. I'm going to have who do this. So Mindy, you apparently will refuse to do everything. Cool. There's already wood over there, who? Just go over there. Alright, so they're laying on the ground. Like you do. These guys are putting good work in on the benches, the research benches already. I do need to get Pickles. Okay, here comes Pickles. Pickles with the bad back. I'm not going to have this be a stockpile anymore. And forget doing doctoring now. So, Allison, you are going to haul and clean. Cool. They all have beds. And who's just missing an ear? Now, the problem with who missing an ear is he's not going to be a very good warden, as having an ear makes you a better warden. Like, you know, it affects his hearing ability. Any of you don't care about dead bodies? No, they all care about dead bodies. I'm probably just going to ignore these dead bodies then. So we have carpet making being researched for the royal room here, for the throne room. And for whatever reason, I'm going to go straight to, like, fine carpet. Wanderer joins. Vaughn's brother. Well, I think you're going to have to be kicked out. Oh, no, you're tribal. Whoa, what? Interesting. All right, guys. Well, I think you all know what this means. It means that I have a character who I can raffle off to someone. Interesting. So, Vaughn, your brother was a tribal, but you're not a tribal? It really confuses me as to how that became a thing. But, alright, if you want Kato as a character, he definitely meets the requirements. He is has only negative traits, in fact. He's a good doctor, a half-okay brawler, and I will be raffling him off in 6 minutes. For now, I'm not really sure what he's going to specialize at, but here he comes. Kato coming in. The first thing he's doing when he joins us is drinking our tea. Alright. Bold move, but alright. He's decent at crafting, but I want Who to be our crafter. Because Who has a burning passion in it. Orange Chaos, thanks for the bits. He was adopted by a tribe? Or as from a tribe? Yeah, something like that. Alright, Allison's sad wandering. Okay, that's fine. Ish. It also means that I'm going to need another bed for him. See if who can whip one up for him. Excellent. Perfect. Alright, Kato, you have a bed now. Man, I really did not expect him to be tribal because he came in with, like, weapons and stuff. It's very confusing, I'd have to say. He's not dressed like a tribal, but he's a tribal. Okay, we're hauling in the rest of the dead mechs. And wow. So we went from 3 characters to like 159 in like a minute. That's pretty cool. That's really fast. I mean, I know some of these guys aren't permanent, but alright, so they're plugging away at the carpet making research. Who's healing up? And I think what I need to do is to take Kato here, equip a thrombohorn. Have Kato work and Y work towards clearing ancient not ancient dangers, the droners and the weather forcing and all that stuff. Alright, so Pickles is immune. Cool. Wasn't really paying much attention to that, but another thing that I'm obviously going to need is the Devil Strand clothing. So who I'm actually going to have you purposefully, because you're wounded, have you come and set up the Devil Strand stuff. Because he's wounded, the speed at which he makes stuff is slower, which means he gains more skill for the work, which is pretty cool. Kato also could become a cook, I guess, if we wanted him to. He has a light passion. So why is he pissed? He's pissed because he's a depressive and he's hungry and he's just a pissed off dude. That's all I can say. But depressive, you know, he's always going to be in a mood as a result. All right. Devil Strand Duster's done. Oh, yeah, I need to eat. He needs a joy wire. I could toss a joy wire in him. It would lobotomize him a little bit. I think when I raffle him off in 2 minutes, I'm gonna... Ooh, King Shen is here. And our prisoner just went berserk. So, King Shen, bunch of tribal... Whoa, that's a big group. 14. Alright, so Gray, Kato, you tend to this. Just chop them up. Oh my god, you suck. Oh, you're tearing off all his toes. Well, this is tradition, I guess. Alright, so these guys are sappers. So I don't know what their point of ingress is going to be, but I do know that Who here maybe should stay out of it because he's wounded enough. So why get out here? Dragon and what is going to start pushing towards where I suspect their set point to be. But for this group out here, I don't even know what they're doing. They're just like, yeah, they're just being weird. Alright, so for this dude, I'm just going to not render meds. So it's dark, it's rainy, we're probably going to miss a lot. No, apparently not. Midnight. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Dragon, you're scary. Oh my god, it's so scary. What was that? Oh, right through the heart. Alright, so for this other group, I will have elephants stomp them to death. You know, like you do. Alright, so this group is going... Armadillo, you don't have any negative traits, and you don't have any negative traits, so neither of these guys are valid recruits. So I'm not gonna stick around, because they don't, you know, I'm not gonna be allowed to recruit them anyway. What about the ones I killed? Just out of curiosity. Underground are tough, so that wouldn't have worked either. And the last one was abrasive. Alright, so this one I could have recruited. Caro, dead, but I could have. So where are you sapping from? I wonder, isn't nudist a negative trait? I could have you vote on it, whether you think nudist is a negative trait. But it doesn't really matter, because Armadillo's already sort of gone. So I need to figure out where their sap point's going to be. Maybe it's going to be here. That would be really, really annoying. I don't want them to, like, bust through my walls. So, you guys go down or up. Go up. And then animals. I'm going to have my elephants join me up here. So, yep. Alright, it is time. Actually, it's overtime. Poor Lino. Oh, man. You're probably going to die again, but... You staggeringly ugly, depressive. And then I think I have a yak calf in here somewhere. No, I don't. I thought I had a spare yak calf. Well, congratulations, poor Lino. Oh, wow. So they're going straight to my... So let me just take 1 second to explain some game mechanics, some RimWorld game mechanics. Sappers are designed to sap towards bedrooms. So because these are bedrooms, regardless if they're guests or not, that's why the sappers are coming through the mountain as they are. Okay, we've got a slight name change. Elephants. I'm going to have my elephants go to area 1. What if I uninstall the beds? At this point, it doesn't really matter. The damage is done, and they're already heading to sap through the mountain. So, beds or not, they're coming. But it's a good reason to not have to have like one unified barracks. All right, and area 3. Alright, get stomping. If any of them survive, I'll assess them for possible recruit. Whoa, dragon just took a nasty, nasty shot. Why? I'm gonna have you come in and stab a meerkat. Some matter here. Could be recruited. Fits the rules, at least. I think 50% of them are about to go down. Meaning that they'll flee. Oh. Get cover! Alright, Morrow's down. Are you eating grass, Chelsea? Alright, they are fleeing now. Cockroach. So let's do a quick assess. You are going to need to self-tend. And then we've got a bunch of ridiculously bleeding out elephants. It would be ideal if we did not shoot the elephants further. So in terms of injuries, we've got a pessimist who's a burning passion shooter, but does fit the bill. A body purist, 2 kind. So both of these two fit the bill. One's missing a leg, which makes him a bit trickier to capture. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to capture Mador because he's not missing a leg. And then... yeah, he's a body purist with a missing leg. It doesn't really work out all that well. I am fully aware. And then what here is just going to continue... no, don't get hit. No, don't punch me. Continue to... Let's see if we can pick one. No. Well, teetotaling. You know what? La Cucaracha, Mr. Cockroach. I think is the one I'd want from this group if we can down him. But what's battle is just missing everything. Alright, so animal sleeping spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zone 3. Dragon, Zone 3, and Rescue. Oh my god, you can't hit anything. There you go. There you go, twice. Alright, so we're gonna get, I'm gonna have who come over here to help with the first aid. They didn't get all the way through the mountain, they got, partial. Alright, so Mora, I'll tend to you. Gray is infected. Well, I mean, he shouldn't have fought me. What can I say? Elephants come first? Yeah, I'm not neglecting the elephants. Y here can't even render medical care, so there's no reason for him to stick around because he's not going to be able to help the elephants anyway. What I can do is have Vaughn. Vaughn will help Gray here. And then help the new prisoner. Okay, fail. What about you, Camino? I don't even want you. Corpse obsession. Okay, cool. That was short. All right, Mora, 7 hours. So let's switch now to Stormy. No, he didn't pick you to pick up. Oh, but right into the prison. Lovely. All right, Stormy. Rescue Moro. All right, who? Tend. Oh! What? What? Alright, Mora's dead, but I actually don't know why. Because I just checked Mora, right? And I had like 8 hours left? Blood loss, so that's like a bug. Look at Mora. Just understand my confusion. Blood loss right now is severe at 45%. That is not death. That isn't death levels of blood loss. Like Moro here has 62%. How did this elephant just magically die? Oh, you know what it was? Ah, I know what it was. I know what it was. It was the brain injury. Yes. No, I know why now. So what ended up happening was the brain injury caused a loss of consciousness, and mixed the brain injury with the blood loss of consciousness. When you add them together, it was death. That's why. Yep. All right. I thought I saw, we all saw 8 hours, and I was like, oh, okay, I have 8 hours, right? But I didn't notice in the heat of the moment. I didn't notice the brain injury, which was the determining factor. Well, I guess we're eating elephant tonight. Adjutant Stormy here, or Moro has a eye injury as well. All right, Mador, you're dead in 3 hours. The problem is no one can tend to you, because my only other doctor who's currently available decided to play with corpses. Oh, boy. Kara, thanks for the follow. Who and Chelsea just formed a bond. Cool. Very cool. Animals. What? Thank you for watching the Foggy Swamp Tribe episode 18, which streamed live on Twitch December 5th. If you have any feedback about this series, well, let me know in the comments below. I also have a few polls that you might be interested in at Rhadamant.com or the announcement section of Discord about what I play next. So, thank you for voting ahead of time. I'll catch you all next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios.